I don't know. What the? Okay, keep low and survive the ambush. Am I wearing my helmet? Yeah. Keep low and survive the ambush. Survive the ambush. Survive the ambush. Wow, that was really close. What the hell? You got me punished? Oh, that's a cutscene. No wonder. Oh, that's why.
Wait just a moment. What do we have here? Could it really be the courier from the Mojave? You're a long way from home, courier.
Ha! Much more pathetic than I imagined. Let's finish him off.
Not just yet. It's not every day you get to kill a legend. Let's have some fun first.
Yes, suffer.
Ah, suffering! The dying of it. The Frontier's Hearts Advocate. Make sure you properly click for it. Wow.
Left or right?
Fuck you!
Now that I have your attention, I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you answer them, your death will be swift. If you don't answer me in a prompt manner, your death will be very slow and very painful.
Legate
Why is the
Valerius.
NCR here?
No, I came here to join you.
Join us. You consorted with the NCR, traveled hundreds of miles with them. My men line the streets, dead, in part because of you.
Yes, indeed.
After all that, you honestly expect me to believe that you came here to
fool!
join us?
I'm a fumitari. Didn't have a choice. It was the only way to get here.
I'm sure the Legionnaires you killed disagree.
I'm not lying. You're right, kill them all. Imagine what I can do to the NCR.
I'll admit, I was impressed by your combat ability. Perhaps then, you are useful. I'll consider your offer, courier. But regardless, you must be punished.
Ah, shit. That seems really bad. These in recruit armor.
You're awake. After the beating you took, Warren thought you were gonna bleed out. My hopes were much higher. I'm Bismarck. Glad to finally talk to someone who isn't insane.
How long was I? Insane is my middle name.
Of course it is. I'll let you get your bearings. Callidus should be here to pick us up in a minute.
Son of a bitch. What a nightmare. Okay. Well, with that,
So, you're the courier who asked to join us in the middle of being tortured. If nothing else, I admire your bravado.
Who are you?
For now, your judge, and potentially your executioner.
There's more of it where that came from.
We'll see. Follow me, and don't wander too far, or else you'll lose your head.
Wow. This is sinners. By all the gods! How did I get here?
We're here. These are some of the Legion's finest recruits. They fought alongside the men you killed on the way to that bridge. They're going to beat you, again and again, until I tell them to stop. This healing powder, if used well, should keep you alive. You can fight back, if you wish, but I would conserve my energy. All you need to do to pass is survive.
I could use a little bit more healing powder.
You make do with what you have, like a true legionary.
I'm ready.
They've already started.
What the hell am I supposed to be doing? You son of a bitch! Damn, they knocked me unconscious.
What's up?
What the hell is this place?
That beating must have knocked you out bad, huh?
It did.
We're in Ostia, the Legion's base. More accurately, we're in Ostia's dungeon. It's where they send all the initiates. At least that's what Callidus told me.
Where are you from?
Here. Well, not here, Junkfleet, but you get the idea.
You mentioned the Claudius. Who is that?
Callidus
I met
Praceo.
him.
He's a Frumentari, the Legate's right-hand man. Supposedly, he helped take out Outpost Gresham. But that's just a rumor. A word of warning. He's kinda weird. Just keep that in mind.
I already met him, remember? I just got knocked out by these guys. Who's that guy over there?
That's Warren. Craziest son of a bitch I ever met. My grandpa married a bighorner.
Why are you here?
I'm an initiate, like you and Warren. It wasn't easy, but I've survived. Not much longer now until I get my own set of Legion armor.
Alright, let's go. So why'd you join the Legion?
It's better than the alternative. There's discipline here. Order. A way to things. You don't find that anywhere else. Especially with the NCR.
Alright.
See you on the other side.
I guess I go back and take this beating.
So, you're the courier who asked to join us in the middle of being tortured.
Yeah, we've had
If
this
nothing else,
conversation,
I
remember?
admire your bravado.
I'm just trying to shake that beating off. There's more of it where it came from.
We'll see. Follow me, and don't wander too far, or else you'll lose your head.
Yeah. I'm kind of sick of these beatings, you know what I mean?
We're here. These are some of the Legion's finest recruits. They fought alongside the men you killed on the way to that bridge.
Okay.
They're going to beat you, again and again, until I tell them to stop. This healing powder, if used well, should keep you alive. You can fight back, if you wish, but I would conserve my energy. All you need to do to pass is survive.
I've used a little bit more.
You make do with what you have, like a true legionary.
That didn't help last time I got knocked out.
They've already started.
That's what he was beating?
You survived. Good. There may be hope for you yet. Come. Your next test awaits.
I'll speak to him when he's done.
You may have forsaken the NCR, but you still fought with them. We need to know you hold no loyalty to Blackthorn, or his army of whores. The man in there is named Yuri. He's an NCR soldier, in the same unit as yourself. He drew poorly in the lottery, which is why your fellow initiates clawed his eyes out and beat his legs with hammers. He knows nothing of value, and he's been crying for hours. Finish it.
It will be done.
Good. Make it slow.
Kill Yuri. Good God, this is horrific. I'll have to kill Yuri. Is he in here? Was that slow?
Yes, good. One less degenerate polluting the frontier. You've proven now that you hold no loyalty to NCR. But the Legate requires one more thing of you. He needs to know that you are loyal to him, and him alone. That's why he wants you to kill the initiates in the other room. You can make it quick, or make them suffer. It's up to you. I'm satisfied as long as they're dead.
They won't know what hit them.
Go forth and prove yourself.
So what do I have for a weapon? room. Come on, these guys? Where are they? In the next room. Let's talk about you guys. Told me to kill you. Told me to kill you with a hammer.
You've passed all of our tests. Congratulations, Courier. You are Legion. Now comes the hard part. The Legate wishes to speak to you.
Callidus tells me that you passed all of his tests. While you were down there, I did some research about your activities in the Mojave. You survived an attack in Good Springs and tracked down your attacker. You were the one who ended the life of Aaron Kimball. Your greatest achievement, if it was yours. You tricked the NCR into accepting false intel, an action worthy of Vulpes. You repaired the fort's howitzer. You destroyed the monorail, cutting off a valuable supply line for the NCR. You prevented sealers from being interrogated. You defended Nelson and destroyed one of the largest NCR camps in the region. According to the rumors, you've accomplished more than even myself. But that's all they are to me. Rumors. I still don't know you, Courier. I don't know what you can do. And until then, I can't trust you. Yet you have earned your place here. And I know a way for you to fully prove yourself. You no longer need to wear that collar. Speak to Callidus outside for your first assignment. I would also suggest getting to know the camp and its inhabitants. Ostia is your home now. It's your responsibility to know it. It's also your responsibility to involve yourself in the camp and solve any problems that come up. If there's one thing you're good at, it's solving problems. If there's nothing else, I have business to attend to.
I have several questions. In fact, one, how was it that you did not know I was sent by Kaiser himself?
Make it quick.
Legion has accepted you as one of their own for now. You may travel to and from Ostia freely without risk of death. Okay. I am Legion. You've been given keys to room Ostia. Okay. When you tortured me, you mentioned something about the NCR's weapon.
There are several places in the wasteland far safer for deserters than the frontier. They must have come to this place for a reason. A weapon, most likely. However, Dolus either doesn't know what they're doing, or refuses to tell us.
Oh, I know what they're doing. It's down in that hangar. There's an elevator that has a key that I was not able to access. Okay. Again, tell me who Dolus is.
No one you need to concern yourself with.
I'm sorry, I already know that. I have more questions.
I don't trust you with my past, Courier.
Tell me about Callidus then.
He's my head frumentari, and, I dare say, my friend. He's brought me more victories than any other man. If he wasn't here, we likely would have lost this war.
Okay, so what is your opinion on the Legion as a whole?
Caesar has taken the downtrodden and weak, and forged with them a nation greater than any other. I am proud to be a part of it. But
what?
But in its current state, the Legion is unsustainable. Without forward momentum, an enemy to fight, we wither. Part of this is due to some of our policies. They are better suited for war than governance. If the Legion has hope to survive past Caesar's death, there must be a change.
Are you going to be the one to change things? Hey, forget about the Kaiser. I have questions about your Northern Legion.
What do you need to know?
1. Why is the Northern Legion in the frontier?
Caesar sent me here with a small force to unite the tribes of the frontier, the same way he united the tribes in Arizona. In addition to growing the Legion, I would secure the north for Caesar's march into California, blocking off the NCR's only avenue of escape. Obviously, things didn't turn out exactly as planned.
What happened?
Blackthorn happened. His troops were already ingrained in the frontier when my force arrived. At first, we thought the NCR had anticipated Caesar's orders and intercepted us. Eventually, we realized that the force we faced was actually a group of deserters. It was by complete chance that we met. Bad luck for them.
Did you create the Northern Legion?
More or less. In the beginning, I only held 100 men at my disposal. Caesar thought that this would be enough to conquer a few tribes. And he was right. But we were woefully unprepared for Blackthorn. Since then, we've kept up a steady recruitment drive. For every man we lose in battle, 2 more take his place. I started with 100, and it's since grown to thousands.
Wow. How are you able to recruit so many people?
Blackthorn has been here longer than we have, but his men are ignorant in the ways of tribal conquest. They're used to steamrolling over everyone without a fight, relying on their size rather than military strength. This, along with several acts of frumentari subterfuge, poisoned their relationship with the indigenous population. First, with the snowblind, now with the scavs. Many here want to make the NCR pay for their crimes. We give them that opportunity, and so much more.
Wonderful. I want to ask you...
Which one?
About the Snowblind. Who are they?
They were the first tribe we absorbed into the Legion. By the time we found them, their war with the deserters had made the once mighty tribe poor and destitute. We uplifted them, armed them, and gave them a chance for revenge. They have yet to disappoint.
Okay.
Fine then.
Alright. Now, I had another question about the Northern Legion.
What do you need to know?
Has Ostia always been Legion's base?
Not initially. After I took Outpost Gresham from the NCR, we made it our base. But it was impossible to defend. Whether by rocks or buildings, our site was blocked in every direction. And the cramped corridors of the building made close quarters combat nigh impossible. The NCR would have crushed us if we had stayed there. We briefly considered settling in the Bleeder's Sanctuary, before we found Ostia.
Why choose Ostia?
The walls, of course. No one has been able to damage them. They're too strong for the NCR's pathetic weaponry. These walls even survived the bombs that ravaged the rest of the world. The fact that the building held a stockpile of weapons and armor was a nice surprise.
And how did you find Ostia?
We found notes from before the war in Outpost Gresham. Gresham's pre-war owner had a family. On the day the bombs fell, they came here. We followed his directions and found this place swarming with degenerates. Those who proved themselves were pressed into service. Everyone else was burned alive outside.
Let's see here. And how goes the war again?
It's a stalemate, as usual. We have the numbers, but Blackthorn's technology keeps them in check. With any luck, you'll tip the scales in our favor.
And I have some more.
I don't
questions
trust you
about
with my past, courier.
Bye.
Ave, true to Kaiser.
Okay. So we've been freed. We haven't received our items back yet. That's around NCR Airport. I don't think they're gonna let me ride. Okay, we are going to end this episode here. I'm crazed. No, I'm not crazed, Jace. I'm Leginus, the Fumatari sent by Kaiser in Fallout the Frontier after I took that horrible beating and near death on the bridge. I've arrived at the camp of the Legion. Thank you for watching. I will be back soon.